launch to the biggest launch in Lancome's history.
That's my cue to leave.
In fact, give us a week. I love being able to talk about the world launch. Think about it, Lancome being the #1 most prestige beauty brand in the world. They are doing a world launch exclusive for us here at HSN. I received a little packet of this in the mail with my HSN order. I tried it, I fell in love, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. Wouldn't you love to change your dark spots as you're firming, lifting, and tightening your skin, all while protecting your skin with an SPF? Renergie, just so everybody knows, from Lancome, and in the world of prestige skincare, the Renergie franchise of Lancome is the #1 all-time bestseller in luxury, period. This is a brand new product. Carolee Chamberlain is our Vice President of Education. She's joining us today to share with us my all-time favorite. I have it on today. I am obsessed with this.
Obsessed. You're
Look
going
how much
to
more even everybody's skin looks.
Brighter, more even.
It's crazy.
Dark spots are corrected. It's lifted. It's firmer. Oh my gosh. We make so many compromises when it comes to moisturizers. If we have an anti-aging moisturizer, it can be too heavy. If it's oil-free, it doesn't give you enough hydration. If it has oil in it, it makes you break out. And if it's an SPF, it's going to leave your skin chalky. Look at these features. This is our brand new world launch exclusive here at HSN, Amy, of our cosmetic brightening beauty treatment. Your skin is going to get visibly lifted and firmer. It's oil-free. It gives you a full day of hydration, and it has an SPF 30. But what's so great about it is with this SPF 30, it leaves no white chalky residue like they do anything over 15.
That's unheard of. But what's better about this, look at the, I'm telling you, we can actually talk about lifting, visibly firming, and dramatically changing dark spots, all while protecting future dark spots.
That's right. I mean, this is the first time in our Renergie family, which is our #1 anti-aging family at Lancome, that we can say we correct dark spots. Look at Cheryl's skin in the before. Just look at her forehead, how the discolorations, the lines. Look at the chin and the crepiness in the chin and the discolorations in her cheeks. Look at how much brighter she looks in the after, how much more even her skin looks in the after. Tighter, firmer, lifted, smoother, all in this amazing Renergie formula.
Wow.
Isn't it incredible?
Picture after picture, and we're showing you results in 30 days. You're gonna feel the difference. I felt the difference wearing it the first day. We've got amazing clinicals we're gonna be sharing with you, but the point is that Lancome is doing a world launch of a product. Everybody loves the Renergie line. Their night cream, their day cream, we even have eye cream. This is the first of its kind, where I'm able to sit here on HSN, and we're never able to talk about dark spots. I can talk about them. Visibly lifting your skin, I can talk about it. That's remarkable. This is a large size. I love that we're launching here with almost double the size of what you would normally see in any type of a serum. It's today 4 credit card payments. So if you want to stop the signs of aging, yet firm, lift, and stop wearing concealer, because to me, I didn't have to wear any concealer. No. And it was just after a couple of days, and then my packet ran out. And I called Michael Weber and said, are you insane? I need this.
You need more, right?
And he's like, Amy, they're not at counters. You can't get them. I can't even get them. So if you tried this, if you received a little sample, tonight is your night, because you're not going to see this in stores till December.
December 15th, middle of December. And that's when we're buying for everybody else. So now's the time to treat yourself to our new Renergie. When you take a look at these amazing results, look at what happens to your skin after just 1 week. This is clinically proven. After just 1 week, your wrinkles are visibly reduced. Your skin's gonna look smoother. It's gonna appear brighter, and it's gonna look more radiant. And after 4 weeks is no time for firmer, more lifted skin. That appearance of your skin tone is much more even, and all that unevenness is reduced, and you have a younger looking complexion. And if you've never tried Renergie, or maybe you love Renergie, we've got to talk about the texture of this formula, because this is what made me fall in love with it. And then I said, all those results too, it's in this amazing lotion. Look at how beautiful and silky and creamy this is gonna be. It's oil-free, but it gives you all-day hydration. It
absorbs so quickly.
Look at how quickly it went into my skin. Now, this is an SPF 30, Amy, and typically with an SPF 30, you really have to blend it in. Look at how I don't have to blend it in. It works great on every skin tone. It never leaves that chalky residue. And you know, Renergie women love Renergie. If you're a Renergie woman, you're smart, and you expect us to bring you the best. And you know what? If you've never experienced Renergie before, we actually talked to some Renergie women, and take a listen to what they said and what they think about Renergie.
believe that life is something precious. Getting older is just something that, for me, it's just, you know, like fine wine.
Renergie really does what it's advertised to do.
One of the benefits of Renergie was definitely the firmness in the skin.
My skin does feel firmer. I think that matters.
The fine lines really seem to slightly disappear. It is so smooth and silky. Your skin just feels terrific.
It provides a ton of moisture, but yet it's not greasy.
I'm excited about the future, and I can see that it's actually been making a change.
I feel like it's really creating a little bit more firmness that I haven't seen in my skin in a long time.
And you know what, Amy? You know, women love Renergie. It's been our #1 selling family for over 25 years.
Wow.
There's a reason, because it gives results. Look at what they said. 8 out of 10 women said their skin felt suppler. Now, I want you to take this down your neck. When they tried it on their neck, they said it was smoother and softer.
Oh, yes.
Don't stop at your neck. Take it down the décolleté. They said the skin on their décolleté was smoother, firmer, tighter. That's what Renergie is all about. And you know, we all get those dark spots and discolorations, right? You don't get them just on your face.
Right.
You get them on your chest. You get them on the back of your hands. You want a product that's not only going to lift, firm, and tighten your skin that Renergie does so well. Now we've added another amazing result, dark spot correction.
You have to say that again slowly. Dark spot correction. What does that mean?
Yeah.
That means sitting out in the sun from 1968 over here. That means spring break 1991. And by the way, every skin tone, every age.
That's
We've
right.
all been there. This is designed for absolutely every single woman. If you are spot correcting, covering those dark spots that keep getting bigger and bigger.
Right.
Because it's not like one just stops. They bring friends.
No, and you know that it takes 10 years for a dark spot to come to the surface of your skin.
you
So if
kidding?
you don't see them today, guess what? You're gonna see them tomorrow. And because it's gonna protect your skin, it's gonna prevent more from forming as well. It's our amazing combination of linseed extract that helps to give this beautiful, and glycolic acid. It actually breaks apart the discolorations in your skin and makes those dark spots disappear. Take a look at our before and after here.
Jeez.
Look at her skin. Look at just her forehead. Don't look at it, just look at her forehead. Look at how much
this is just in the morning.
This is just in the morning. Once a day. Now, she did use it twice a day, morning and night, okay? And you can if you want to as well. But look at how much brighter, more even her skin is. Look at the dark spot and the discoloration on her cheek, and on her right cheek in the before. Look at the after, how it's diminished. Now, that's in 4 weeks. Imagine using it a few weeks longer. Those dark spots are gonna disappear. Most of the time when you have a dark spot corrector, Amy, it's a serum. You have to put it on separately from your moisturizer.
Good point.
We were able to make a formula for you that gives you the hydration that you need, a beautiful all-day amazing hydration, but give you the texture that's lightweight so it never feels heavy, it never feels uncomfortable, and it's delivering those powerful results of lifting, tightening, firming, and visibly correcting your dark spots.
And
Look
it
at that.
almost dries to a matte soft finish because it's
disappears.
oil-free.
Yeah.
I said to Cara, I said, I hate to even say this has an SPF
I know.
because I particularly cannot stand
cringe at SPF. And I know being the head of learning, I'm supposed to say you have to wear an SPF, you have to wear an SPF, you have to wear an SPF. You may be like me. They're uncomfortable on my skin. They clog my pores.
I
and you
break
know
out
what? You
from
break
them.
out, right?
Ugh.
And when you have a little tan, or if you're a deeper complexion, it gets ashy on your skin. This does not do it, and it's at SPF 30, broad spectrum protection.
And I'll tell you, I just went to a luncheon with Moffitt and a big dermatologist who was talking about skin cancer.
Yes.
And boy, did he run it home to me about SPF.
Yes.
But the point is not all SPFs, he taught me, are
That's correct.
Are created equally.
That's correct.
You need to have, first of all, the minimum is an SPF 30.
30, that's new. My dermatologist told me that too. I just had my annual visit and she said to me, Cara, I'm bumping you up.
Exactly,
30
me
is
too.
minimum. We changed everything and we are able to deliver it to you, but so lightweight and
it's
effortless in the
oil-free.
skin.
So if you have what we call that highly irritable skin, you know who you are, like myself, you break out to everything. Look at the difference in this woman's face.
Look at her skin.
Not only lifted, Look at the way the evenness came back. Look at the dark spots that she has on her cheeks, even around the forehead, around the eye area. And what I love is this product doesn't plateau. There's unique ingredients in here where we don't have to worry about the, what was it called, hydroquinone?
Hydroquinone is the, yes, that's the dermatologist ingredient, right?
Exactly, that helps to fade dark spots.
And you get serious photosensitivity when you use it.
We're not talking about fading. We're talking about directly correcting them. That's the nice thing about this, is we're not just talking about a slow little fade. We're gonna dramatically correct them as we lift and firm. There's not another product like this. Again, if you've tried it, you got a little sample. We'd love to hear what you thought about it. I was squeezing every little last drop out of mine. And trust me, I'm not one who in the morning has like 18 products she puts on. I might do it at night, but in the morning, I want something simple, I want something effective, and I'll tell you right now, this is it. And I don't like wearing SPFs because they're white, chalky, and then I break out.
That's right, me too.
This is the biggest game changer, and leave it to Lancome. For 80 years, we've been trusting them with skincare. Renergie, out of the whole prestige market, do you know this is the #1 all-time bestseller?
All-time bestseller
That's
globally
amazing.
in anti-aging.
And nobody in the world has this, by the way. You're only getting it here at HSN. Try it for under $25. We guarantee that by the end, beginning of Christmas, beginning of December, that's gonna be you.
Absolutely. I mean, you can visibly transform your skin. If you've been looking in the mirror and you're lifting and you're saying, I need a lift, or if you're putting on makeup, you're piling on the concealer because you're trying to cover those discolorations and those dark spots. This is our first dark spot corrector and a moisturizer. I mean, truly, I'm so excited that we're able to bring this to you in the Renergie family, because Renergie is known for its powerful effects on lifting and firming your skin. But now we added another powerful result, a visible dark spot correction. So when you're trying to cover things up with makeup, we've all been in the sun. We've all seen what happened. I know I protect my skin, but the stuff that happened to me 10 years ago is coming out on the surface today. You may have been protecting your skin for the past 5 years, but guess what? It takes 10 years for that discoloration to come to the surface. So imagine, think about where you were 10 years ago. What beach were you on 10 years ago, right?
What beach was I not on? We live in Florida, you know what I mean? And SPF 15 is not cutting it anymore, ladies. I just listened to a big lecture on it. It's not cutting it. And you need to have the right oil-free moisture, or oil-free SPF.
Yes.
This dries down to a beautiful matte finish. The other thing I was telling Kara, it doesn't compete with your makeup.
That's right.
Have you ever worn a moisturizer, let alone a moisturizer with an SPF, and then your makeup, everything's fine for the first couple hours, and then all of a sudden, a couple hours later, everything starts to separate, starts to change colors, and you look like a big old hot mess?
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen with this. I tested it way before I even came out on air with this. With results like this, I want you to look at her cheekbone, look at the lift that she has, look at the forehead and the way the light bounces off. That is light, that is lift, that is firmer, that is beautiful looking skin. So you want to use this after you put on your Genifique, put this over top of it. There's a large amount. I mean, you're looking at 1.7 ounces. This is a lot of product. Try it today for under $25. Nobody in the world has it. That's what's exciting. The only thing you have to lose is those dark spots. And I can't say that about any other brand.
I can't either. And I can't say it about anything else at Lancome either.
Oh, really? This is it?
This is it. You know, it took us, Lancome, something that makes me really proud to work for Lancome is, you know, I've been with the company for 18 years. And, you know, every year I see us bring out products. And, you know, we may not be the first to market a product because there's a lot of dark spot correctors out there that claim that they do what this product does. But we are the best. We wait until we can bring you the right technology at the right time that are going to give you visible results fast. And that's what Renergie MultiAction Ultra does for you. It delivers the lifting, the firming, and the dark spot correction that you need. I want to show you, it's in this really wonderful pump. It's our only Renergie in a pump. And it gives you this lightweight, oil-free, very seamlessly blends onto your skin. Look at that. Usually in a sunscreen, you really have to press and really have to blend it in. This was hand selected. These particular sunscreens, there's 6 different sunscreen ingredients in here, and they were hand selected by our labs to give you the broad spectrum UVA, UVB protection that you want, but to never get chalky on your skin, never leave a residue, never interfere with your makeup, especially on a deeper skin tone. And the clinicals behind what we've done with this product, take a look. After just 1 week, this is clinically proven. In 1 week, your wrinkles are visibly reduced. I've got to stop right there. In 1 week, wrinkle reduction?
Nobody makes those claims. It's always 30, 60 days. But what I love is you are visibly going to see it. You know, sometimes you try a new cream and you're looking in the mirror like, is it working?
Yeah, your skin feels good, but you don't see a difference.
But it was one of the first times my husband ever complimented me on my skin without makeup. It was,
my gosh.
you know, he's like, wow, your skin looks good.
And that's just, Amy, what I notice is this second result from you. Your skin looks brighter.
It does.
It looks
so much
brighter
even.
and smoother and even, and that's what this does for you. It almost looks like I have makeup on, and I don't. That's amazing. And that's just in 1 week. And then take a look at what 4 weeks does. In 4 weeks, your skin looks firmer, lifted, your skin tone looks more even, and that younger looking complexion comes back. All the dark spots and discolorations and the lines and the wrinkles that you saw start to visibly fade away. Look at these results.
And how many of us, how many of us say, oh, I don't have any dark spots? Well, you do. They haven't surfaced yet.
That's right.
How many of us have a lot of them? We're using a lot of concealer and piling it on, only to find that it makes us look older, right? How many of us would love makeup optional skin and just saying, you know what? I want to love my skin. I want brighter looking skin. That's what we're offering you today. And again, Lancme, for 80 years, they've been the #1 most prestige beauty brand in the world. In the Renergie family, among luxury, anti-aging, lifting, firming brands, when you walk into any major department store, I don't care whether you go to the Estee Lauder counter, the Chanel counter, whatever counter you go to, this is the #1 franchise. This is a world launch product. I don't care where you go. You're not gonna find this until December. So whether you go to Saks Fifth Avenue, Nordstrom's, Neiman Marcus, doesn't matter. Nobody has this product, only you. So that's why it's good to watch First Fridays, because nobody else has it, and you're getting it today. So if you want firmer, visibly firmer, you're gonna feel it and see it. You want visibly lifted skin, and you want those dark spots, you know, the ones that really irritate the you-know-what out of you? I've got a couple on my nose that's like, okay, enough already. They just popped up this year. First it was one, then it brought a friend. I'm like, well, who invited you to the party?
And that was 10 years ago. Whatever you were doing 10 years ago just popped up now.
I was only 19.
I can only imagine.
I must have been in Aruba. Actually, I think that's probably at the grocery store. But anyway, you know what? It's so true. We forget what happened, and then all of a sudden, right? You look in the mirror.
Yeah.
What in the world is
You're like,
what?
where did that come from?
And then it gets bigger and bigger, and you're using more and more concealer, and you're thinking, what? So break the cycle. To me, this is the cycle breaker.
Yeah, and actually that's what it does to the dark spots. It breaks them apart.
See?
It takes that melanin that's clumped in your skin and clustered in your skin, and with the glycolic acid and the linseed extract, it breaks it apart so you get smoother, brighter, even skin. Plus, the up cohesion technology you love that lifts and firm your skin with Renergie.
Is that what? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's super, super lightweight. It's absolutely amazing. So we only are